Hi there, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of Goin Steady. Still don't have an opening theme song to this show, and I'm going to go ahead and say I'm never going to. You'll probably have these fun little chats with me every so often. And when I say every so often, I mean at the beginning of every episode. In this episode, we play the game some more. And we try to move things along. We're still going around reading everything for you. I fucking love this game. I think it's great. I'm having a really fun time. Maybe playing it 1 week at a time in these small chunks wasn't the best way to do it because I'm torturing myself. Because I could just play it all at once and divvy it up into like episodes, but that's not really the way it's working out. It's hard to get me and Gladys together at the same time to really put a lot of time into this game all at once. So it has been kind of like 1 week at a time I get a chance to sit down and play this game. So I'm digging it, and I hope you are too. I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah. We have been streaming a lot more on my Twitch page. It's BloodNGutsMurfy over there on Twitch. Adding things to the YouTube ever so often. That's BloodNGutsMurfy Presents on YouTube. And, you know, we got Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Conversation still going. Going to try to put together some other new podcasts as time goes on, and we're just keeping this train rolling. Making stuff, putting things up, we're doing things. It's an excuse to have fun. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go see Dr. Sleep tonight. We'll have a podcast stuff about that. I'm going to see Charlie's Angels tomorrow. I'll have a podcast about that soon. Going to try to see Jojo Rabbit and Knives Out. Those are all on the docket for movies that we're seeing and movies we're going to talk about. So be on the lookout for that shit. Blood samples. Maybe we got some end of the year type stuff like best ofs coming out. Probably not, because I didn't really keep track of things this year for what my favorites of things are, but maybe I'll do something small. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to blab forever this time. It's going to be quick. Episode 3, Going Steady. The Outer Worlds, coming at you. It's been coming at you, but it's going to keep coming right now. Bye. I'm here with Gladys. We are going to recap, I think, what went down last time. Did you write anything down?
I did, and I put it in the other notebook.
It's right there.
Notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Beneath a bunch of pens.
It's a notebook, beneath pens. And
This is only episode 2?
Yes. We did an episode 0 that you weren't on, where I just explained what this thing is.
Didn't you do an episode where you created a character? Wasn't that the first episode?
No. That was just the first half of the first
Was
episode.
that like a little letter in a book that's really long? Like a little I?
Yes. It was the chapters that when they're spelled with lowercase Roman numerals. Roman numerals.
Alright, so...
Remember you gotta talk into that microphone. Like a mofo.
I'm trying to see.
Oh yeah, we got mood lighting
I wrote,
in here. Because
it's definitely a lot of mood lighting. Mood lighting.
So...
Oh, so I just wrote down we have to start with a few kindred spirits.
Wow.
And search Zoe's room. Because somehow we got to searching for a girl named Zoe. We met her boyfriend.
Man, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. We're in this little town, and then there's a lady who's like wearing a cowboy hat, and she's all like, you know, tough. Oh, she was the one that was worried about Zoe too. She's the one who told us about Zoe.
Huh.
And then there's a priest, a vicar, that he wants to burn some books, and we have to go find a book for him, and you have to also like steal power from one of these two places so that the people that were supposed to be the people that left the town, like, what are they called?
The name of the town, or the deserters, or
deserters,
whatever they're called.
So we have to convince them to return to town, and steal their power. Right? That's how we're going to convince them. So we have to go to the deserters, and then the deserters are like, no, you can go somewhere else and steal it from there. And I think we're going to double cross the vicar. Yeah. But we're also searching for Zoe.
So that's about all I remember. Is I remember that we were working for that guy.
We just got done talking. Sorry, we just got done talking to Adelaide McDevitt.
There we go. Yeah, and we realized that they're all pretty cool, and the guy that we're working for is just a shitty corporate overlord who wants to shut down this like hippie commune, and we were just like, fuck this guy. Like, we're going to shut down his garbage now, and we're going to steal his power supply.
Yeah.
We picked up Parvati, which I've been trying to avoid this game like crazy on the internet, but I've seen articles where it's like, why Parvati is like the best person to hang out with in a video game ever. Like,
you wanted to come to your own conclusions?
Well, no, I'm just not a fan of...
Look at her. She's not judging you. She's a good friend.
Something you need?
Yeah, I need to turn this
Your
volume
friendship.
up. Okay, so let me go ahead and look at our journal first and see what we really got going on. I need to be able to see my condition. There we go, 5%. That is really bad.
5%?
Yeah. So, options? Swap, repair. Insufficient weapon parts. Gross. Okay.
You need 23. Weapon parts required. 23.
So, maybe I will just get rid of that. I have a light assault rifle and I have a light machine gun. Alright, Mr. Machine Gun, you're gonna... Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do.
You switched them out? That one's broken.
No, it's at 99.1.
Repair. You need to repair 99.
Condition 100, condition 100, condition 97, condition 5. So I don't know how to... Okay, we want to unequip that. There we go. And we want to equip that. Nice.
Yeah,
Figuring it out.
You unequipped it first, and then you equipped the other one?
Yeah, because it's not smart enough to know what one I want to get rid of.
Oh,
I guess
that makes sense.
A level 3, I should just break this down anyway. Drop, breakdown. Ooh, a whole 1 weapon part. Sure.
Wow.
That's level 6. Level 1. Level 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
You haven't really come across any weapons. What level? You're only like level 3?
That's true, but I mean, yeah, you're right. There's a level 1 weapon. There's a level 6 weapon.
Can you even
level
use
1
level 6?
weapon. That's a good question. Level 3. Probably should have paid attention to that before I started breaking things down left and right.
You're right, dude. That one is only 5% good anyway.
So we're probably like... Oh, okay.
Oh, Zoe's journal.
I think we read all these Zoe journals the last time.
We did?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm going to read this one.
Are you sure?
I'm not. But I feel like we were in
No, because we have to... That's search Zoe's room. We haven't
Oh,
done that yet.
okay. So what a good place to leave off. You're right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, yep, here we go. Zoe's journal.
So we just got into Zoe's room. Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's a day, Zoe. Today is a day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of saltuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime, too. Everybody loves adrenatime. Even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos.
All right, Zoe.
I had a feeling she joined the forces or was leading them.
Yeah. Here is
Trust her.
Zoe's page 12.
So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate 1 box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny.
You had some problems, lady.
She's stealing stuff.
So
She's stealing drugs.
That was page 12, and then, yeah, page 22 was the first one.
Oh, there's one on the floor.
One on the floor. Page 18.
Good news. I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better, too. There's a group of deserters living out of the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food. Or something that passes for food, anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run on... What's that? Aether wave? So I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, What Would I Do Without You? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a...
Cadre
of marauders. A band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits?
No.
What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14? The 100 Hooligans? Featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen?
Maybe I like this lady now. She sounds pretty cool.
She sounds like she's ride or die. She's just like, I'm in. I'm doing. What are we doing?
She's had enough of her corporate bullshit. I'm a cog in the machine life,
Look
I
at
guess.
that. Her toilet doesn't even have a seat.
Or it's got a really great seat that angles around so your legs can like dangle properly and comfortably.
Shouldn't there be like, I don't know.
Here's a...
we saw that last time. Oh.
I thought we were never in here. Liar.
I don't think we read the notes. Did we read the notes? Sorry that I read them terribly this time.
Well, I mean, we got, we picked up, or we had a little bit of overlap from episode 1 to 2, so that's fine.
Last time.
Let's, yeah, exactly. There you go. Let's look at our journal, because we do, oh, that's codex. We're not doing the codex. So we do have the side quest, and we do have a companion quest, and we have kind of an overarching main quest. Do we want to, we're kind of on this Zoe quest here, so.
Put my notes away.
We're going to just keep running down this Zoe trail here. So, one of Zoe's journal entries revealed that she secretly planned to run away and join the Marauder camp to the east. Now that we know her location, head to the camp and see if she's okay. So, that is exactly what we're going to do. That is selected. And here we go. I don't have good history with fighting Marauders. I feel like I'm pretty weak. I don't feel well prepared for most battles.
Yellow box.
Got it. Heads down.
Taking it. I do steal things, apparently.
So can you get in trouble for just picking the lock?
I don't know.
Because it shines red when it's not.
If somebody were to walk in during that time frame where it's spinning like that, I'm willing to say that, yes, I think I would absolutely get in trouble.
Okay.
I'm not for sure, but it seems like that would be the case.
Oh.
What's up, chicken? He's fine. No awes needed. He's just living his life. I'm like Luigi mansioned out. So like in that game, you see things like this, and you can shoot a plunger at it and like rip the grate off the wall. And that's what I was totally thinking, like, oh, I bet I can rip that grate off that wall.
That's funny.
So what do we got here?
Is that an air horn?
I'm a little steel dervish mist.
I don't know what that is.
Me either. I need to know if I'm hidden or not in this game, and there is not so far a way that I understand for that to happen.
Huh.
I think I'm still having a
well, you can sleep.
Yeah, we figured that out last time. I was very excited to see that back in a video game. Goddamn. I totally Skyrim'd or Elder Scrolls that. Because my crouch button in that game is R3. Okay, well, let's head down this path here, I guess, and see if we can find Zoe. What's up with you?
What is it?
Oh, we've talked.
Oh yeah, Grace Romero.
Well, let's try that. I guess
friendly.
I've got some questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Maybe since I know more, I have different.
It looks like all the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say maybe the Marauders took her away just for fun. Maybe the Marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
We've already had this conversation, and I know I was hoping that maybe it would update since I know where she is now, but that's not what happened, so that's fine. So convenient that she was only 220 feet away.
Who's that person?
Ooh, that seems like a Marauder ringleader. That's gonna be
Is anybody next to you over here?
I like how the game basically pauses while I switch weapons, so that's nice. Whoa, this gun is not messing around. Oh god.
You should just wait till that guy walks away.
They're both gonna come at me.
Yeah, they're both.
No matter what. Oh, he's got his little...
That's Zoe. Oh, wait, no. She's still... I thought you highlighted the guy.
Me too.
And I said Zoe. I was like, what the fuck?
Absolutely looks like that. This person is interested in me.
Oh, he's alerted.
Okay, well, here we go. We are engaging.
See, I thought there was somebody over there on the left, too. Now you have 3 people. Well, there's 4.
Well, this gun is making short work of them. Whew. And this thing is great. I would love to go loot that Marauder King before he disappears.
It sucks that they disappear. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
there's
still over there.
something up with that. I don't... Like I said, I think I might just lose them. There's a lot of foliage on the ground. It's kind of easy to lose a body and get turned around if you're not paying attention to where you killed them at. And this thing is highly inaccurate when it really starts going, but man, it's mean. Real good for this time dilation business.
We did it.
7 bullets left. Alright, well, we got to go a little bit more carefully.
You gotta go loot that man that fell down.
Oh god, I am out of my handgun uses the same bullets. Where'd he go? I hate how every game has some dog equivalent that you gotta run around murdering.
Yeah.
Bums me out. Alright, well, I want to see if I got anything good off of that guy, because... Oh, another light machine gun.
Is that what you're using right now?
Yeah, that's that gun.
Is it the right level?
They're both level 3, yeah. And then a crazy blade. That's kind of cool. Our character is fucking awesome. Armor 3, armor 5, armor 4. I wonder if you can like mark this stuff. Oh yeah, add to junk. And I can eventually probably just go sell all junk. This is kind of tricky though, because I'm afraid that like my armor's gonna break and I'm gonna be like, oh no, I wish I could have just swapped armor. I don't know what to do with a lot of this healing stuff. As of right now, all I do is hit L1 and you know, I use my inhaler, but there might be other things that are better to just like consume on the go. Like I got all this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use it to sell or if I can...
Right.
If I can...
What's that thing you just picked up?
Ooh, mods. What thing?
That.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Dervish Mist. Adrenaline booster. That ups my movement speed and my attack speed. Lasts 15 seconds. I've never been a person for that type of stuff in these types of games. I do want to check out this mod though. Maybe I can mod like my machine gun or something. How do I... triangle options, repair, breakdown, and equip, or swap. No mod option. I think I need to go to tool bench for that. Inspect? Nope. Or maybe I can just select the mod itself. Options. Drop. That makes sense. Because remember when we put that, you know, those spots into... When we were divvying out our points, we were like, workbench. That seems important.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what gun do I have right now? I don't even know. Am I holding a shotgun? That's not what I want. I need something more long range. Alright, resume infiltration of Marauder Camp. Trying to get Zoe. What is Zoe's, like, importance, though?
She's just a girl.
But she's got to be somebody's friend or something. I don't remember how we first started.
The vicar told us about her, right?
The vicar, I don't think, gave a shit. Let's find out. Because this is going to bother me.
No, it was Grace, whatever. Grace Romero told us about her.
Grace. Doesn't know where Zoe might have gone. Stefan said that Zoe was... So, yeah, made a mistake by playing this game after drinking last time, so I don't exactly.
And during drinking.
Yeah. Today I'm drinking a lot of Monster and no alcohol. All right, we are in Marauder Town, so. And we were like, we should have waited. We should have slept it until night.
Anybody who ever came out this far.
Parvati, I forgot about you. Where are you?
Where's she at?
I don't know. She
Did she die?
She's somewhere. She just said things.
Was a little robot.
Like we literally went out 200 feet, and she said I didn't know anybody went out this far. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Shit. We are.
Oh wow!
Fucked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got like 8 people.
And I didn't save either. Oh boy, we got the most issues. I really should have saved if we did all that stuff.
You discovered Primal Nest.
That seems bad. Alright, we're gonna run back. Hopefully they drop off, leave me alone, and I can save. The music went away. Save. I don't know if now's a good time to save, quite honestly. Did that save? What time is it? 6:10? 6:08. 6:10. Okay. It did, in fact, autosave. That's cool.
That's perfect because you wanted to do that anyway.
I think we're in a bad shape, though. Because we don't have a lot of weapons. And like I said, we should have
Should we just go explore somewhere else for a little bit?
I don't want to get too... Okay.
Oh shit, what the fuck is that?
Crazy monster monkey things that look like they're made out of rock.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. Looking at these two different streams. One is way ahead of the other. It's hanging in there though. I just realized or remembered that I'm uploading a massive video to YouTube, so our bandwidth is probably not the best right now. It's okay. It's recording locally as well, so we're... Alright, I need a sniper rifle.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have one, so it sounded interesting when I said it, but it...
well, obviously you need one.
Yeah.
It means you don't have one.
Well, I mean, this city seems like it was made to be... You sit up here on this hill at night and you just pick people off with a sniper rifle or something, but that's not something that I...
You can jump onto the building, can't you?
I could. It seems like that's what they kind of expect you to do. There's a lot of, like...
It's a big
There are
gap, though.
mines on the ground.
Good thing you're up here checking that shit out.
I thought I saw her marker 45 meters away. I forgot this game has pretty brutal fall
I guess
damage.
maybe just like crouch and hide and
I'm
strangle
trying,
people.
I mean, yeah. I wonder if I could do something good with this.
Yeah. Try that.
We are out of bullets. Doesn't it say how much ammo I have? Magazine 0. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll try. I guess
You
this
should have
is
your mace on there too.
my mace.
Whatever that stick is.
Oh, yeah, a cane thing. I don't know what the distance is on these mines. I don't know if it's like Fallout. You can deactivate a Fallout mine.
Well, you can deactivate also on other scrolls if you're crouching.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! Nope. That made a lot of noise and it hurt me a lot. God. Scared the hell out of me, Parvati. Parvati. Man, I'm like blinded. Like, that fucked me up. Oh yeah, I am. Like up in the top left corner, I have like a dizzy effect around my health bar.
Is that what 3 is? How can you tell what it is?
It's gone now.
Okay.
It was to the, like, right next to the red health bar. Oh, she's on the move.
There's
Oh,
a
God.
mine right there.
Does this game have like a... She's over there selling drugs. Psst, Zoe.
She's a drug seller.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh, there's a person over there.
No, it's
Who's
a
that?
dog.
Is that Parvati over there on the
No.
left? With the arrow?
Oh, yes, that is Parvati. I think. Nope, it's a marauder. Am I in combat? There's a lot of red marks on my screen.
I think it's the mine. Yeah, that's a good idea. Seems like you're meant to climb.
I don't have any like combat music.
Not a peep for me.
Crouch.
I wish this game had... There's got to be like a sneak up murder thing, right?
I hope so.
Die. Nope. Oh, that person did not die quietly. Doesn't have a good like Elder
Oh
Scrolls.
shit!
Alright, hold on. Gun. That one there. That didn't change guns. Ha! If I can just stand here and pick off this entire town on this rooftop, so be it. That's what we'll do. Zoe. I didn't kill Zoe or anything, did I? Okay.
No, she's still on there. Loot them bodies. What you doing?
Good
I want her to
call.
disappear.
I forget that it's light, medium, and heavy ammo. There we go. Where you at, sir? I mean, nothing would make me happier than just to take out this entire town and I can just loot freely. That would be ideal. I don't know how willing Zoe's going to be to talk to me after taking out her whole crew.
Fuck that bitch, man.
She does seem
They were trying to kill you, and she's
kind of far gone.
selling drugs.
Well, she wanted to run these people.
She did, though. She just wanted a different life.
Suppose, but she sucks at it.
She's a kid.
Kids are gonna be
I
kids.
went from fuck that bitch to leave her alone.
She wants to run a terrorist group, basically. Alright. Hi, Zoe. I have a gun down. Can we just talk? Yeah, apparently we can.
Was she smoking cigarettes?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Yeah, whatever.
You're Zoe? People are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
She gonna join our group?
I don't think I want her in my group. I don't trust this lady. I've been sent to find you. Or how about this? I need you to clarify something for me. Because, yeah, I need something clarified.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are ya?
Awesome.
Are you prisoner here?
Why did you?
No.
I just think it.
I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Why'd you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There's something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
So I can persuade. Intimidate needs way more points. Persuade only needs 10 points. You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two were friends?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans.
Well, they're all
I'll
jacked
take
up
my
on your
stuff
drum.
and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Remember that time when I ran away from home and I got 8 men killed and 2 dogs killed?
Got them all hooked on my
That
drugs.
was fun.
So I feel like this camp is all ripe for the looting. Everyone's dead. Got all kinds of dead robots around here.
Sweet.
Picking doors. Open up.
So now the Marauders probably won't come back, right? Because that was my question last time. Is that like once you finish a mission, sometimes it changes the way the town is?
That would be nice, but I have a feeling that this will just repopulate. It's like tomorrow or something.
Okay.
But there's going to be really no reason to come back here, probably. I guess I could just be walking by at some point. I mean, we just killed 8 people. We didn't, like, wipe out their whole everything. You know, some other dudes will move in. They're going to be like, hey, we just lost a whole town over there, so how about you go...
Does this place have power? Is this who we're trying to steal the power from?
I know. Oh, God.
What the fuck?
It's these mines. I forgot about them.
Oh.
I need, like, a better map of this city. Because it's going to be hard to...
There's a mine to... Okay, yeah, they'll go that way.
To loot it intelligently without just running back and forth between...
Everything looks the same.
Everything looks the same, and also I just have, like, an issue looking at this game. Like, it's kind of...
It all blends together?
Yeah, it all bleeds together. Like, the coloring is in such a way that... I don't know, I just have a hard time interpreting what I'm looking at. A lot of, like, electronic type... parts off all these robots. I could just be shooting these mines and then be taking them out and not having to deal with them. Do I have a better map? There's got to be like a better map. Nope, there's not. I thought there'd be... Oh, I guess a little bit.
You can see how many buildings there are.
So I just did this building to the right of me. There's this building to the left of me. Let's...
This is where you started and you got killed, or almost killed the first time.
I seriously thought that plant was a dead guy leaned up against a box. Okay, so yep, this is where I started. You're right. I'm using up all my lockpick things, and that's kind of a bummer.
I wish I could do that.
Who saw what?
What do you think you're doing?
Zoe.
I thought you were coming back with me. I just gave you $10.
Wow. I was just leaving.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Huh. Zoe does not like me looting her ex-bandit camp.
That's Mark's things.
Alright, so this giant building. Did I mess up with this? Mess with this huge building over here? Okay, she's gonna yell at me again. It wasn't even red. Now I think about it, like that wasn't even like a thing that was told me I was stealing. I don't think I can go in this building.
I don't think so either.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
I don't think you can get in there.
No,
Can you climb up?
I've already walked around it this far though. So. Those mines mess you up. Alright, let's try this. Yep, that works.
Perfect. Yeah, you started in that building. Now you can't go in that building.
God, this needs to be a better map button. Like I don't like have. Every time I click the menu button, I gotta like switch over to map again.
I don't think you've been in that saloon yet.
Saloon.
I don't know. Behind you. Did you go there already? Is that where you came out of?
Open up. Necklace.
Oh, a necklace. Is that where we came out of?
We certainly have done this room.
Yeah, we did.
I think we got pretty much everything.
Okay.
Everything that we can go into.
Cool.
All right, so now let's head back and go turn in this mission. I feel like I've turned in so few missions since we started playing this game.
We've only turned in one mission.
Oh god, I'm so bad at this. Oh well, at least my health comes back.
Very, very slowly. But I can see it moving.
This game has fast travel. I forgot about that. I'm gonna be like one of those weirdos who played Skyrim for like 100 hours and never realized that they had fast travel.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
In the beginning, though, it's kind of okay to not fast travel just for the sake of
Exploring.
finding things.
Yeah.
What up, Grace? I found your friend.
What is it?
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
She always hated you
You know
guys.
what happened.
She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't heard her. Or something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
I would just tell her she joined a band of marauders, but whatever. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger.
Well, she's good at drugs.
Well, I've heard stranger things.
I've watched Stranger Things.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Oh, thanks,
Let me
man.
know if I can do something for you.
Pay me some more. Level up.
She gave you some skill points. Ow.
Alright, well, let's
I
level
hit
the...
my elbow on the table.
I know. Alright, what are we working on here?
I don't know. This is just not even anything I pay
Block.
attention to.
Let's get block up to 20. So now we got our block bonus. So if I block just before getting hit, I can stagger my attacker, which that's a good Elder Scrolls thing. Remember, we do that all the time.
Yeah.
What else am I close to? Ooh, I can pickpocket.
Oh, I love pickpocketing.
That's so fun. Can't pickpocket yet. I got to put 20 points into that, but yeah, I mean that's something worth giving a shit about.
You have 9 points to spend?
Yes.
Wow.
We can always respec, so we don't need to get too concerned about
You should
things.
put more on your handguns, no? Or
Yeah.
your melee. What do you want to focus on?
I don't know. You know, like I don't see myself using a ton of melee. I keep saying it over and over again, though. But if ammo continues to be like an issue in this game, or like having a sneak, it feels like that might be something we need to care more about. We decided lately that we started caring more about defense because of that harmful status effect duration and well, the +4 armor rating when used in melee weapons doesn't really matter to me. I love my persuade and I love lying. Well, I don't love lying actually.
I can't lie.
I think I'm gonna do it with stealth, and we're gonna work toward this pickpocketing and unlock access to restricted items in vending machines, and then find 25% more bits in containers. These all seem... Stealth is fun. So I'll take that up to 30. I'll lose with 2 points left. Medical seems like it's, you know, always a... You gotta look more at these, the green percentages above the skills. Those are kind of where I find things to be more helpful. So it's like, whatever, I'm not really into these base skill unlocks, but 17% more heal amount granted for my inhaler, you know, an 8% effect duration from the things I get, like that all is pretty. Also, under leadership, there's the 3% companion, you know, I'm making my companion stronger. I got health and damage getting added to them. So while I don't really care about their unlocks, it is nice to have them just be all around stronger. The problem is this game made it to where I care about everything, which is great. I mean, I play so many games where I don't care about any of these things, but this game it's the complete opposite, where I care about all of it. And it just makes this process painfully difficult. I'm going to go with this. I don't like how low
Yeah.
that is.
Good choice.
So, apply. Yep. Accept. And then we do have perks. Perks are another tough one. We're going to go with XP. Well, you know what? I don't feel like they kill a lot.
Who kills a lot?
Well, my companions. I can do this where I get 50% more XP from my companion kills, but I don't think my companions kill anybody.
That's true.
She might. And 50%, that's a lot. Also 50% base health, though. That's also a lot.
I would go with the health shit. But you have somebody to pick from. You don't have to.
I already
What's
did.
that fancy boot?
Those are both speed. That's just, I mean, that doesn't have a lot to do with the game. Being able to fast travel over encumbered is also pretty huge.
What's that Faces of Death?
Faces of Death.
Next to the boot.
Is that this?
Yeah, I don't know what that. Oh, okay.
Durability loss isn't bad. You know what? I'm so tired of looking at this XP one. We're doing that.
Cool. I'm into it.
You know, like I've always said, if you can get an XP bonus in the beginning, there's absolutely what you want to do. Okay, so we have Parvati's quest that she would like us to do for her.
Let's do that one. The illustrated manual.
Oh wait, no.
No, that's
Vicar
Vickers.
Maximilian DeSoto has asked you to find a banned heretical book. Oh yeah, that dick. He wants to burn this book. Basically. He turned out to be kind of a douche also.
He just looked creepy. Like, that is... He looked kind of sleazy.
You want to try it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I wonder if the map will show me where that is located.
How far away is it? Can you fast travel to somewhere you've never been?
No.
Really close by? Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty close by. I've unlocked perfect blocks. When you time your block just as an enemy melee attack arrives, it staggers the enemy, opening up for a ferocious counterattack.
Cool.
I need to find a store of some kind. I feel like my inventory has become quite a problem.
Well, you found that one store early on. Remember, he was in a tent inside of a building.
Yeah.
That's back over there by the priest,
Armor rating
right?
4, armor rating 10. Yes, ma'am. Looking good. So this is another problem with these games. It's like, do I sell for money or do I break down for parts? What do we want to do?
Well, we don't even... How much money is good money?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the economy looks like in this game. So that's a good question. You know, and then weapons too. I got a lot of them. I got a shovel.
Cool.
Gigantic hammer. That's pretty fun. I think I should always kind of try to hold on to a melee weapon. And this hammer certainly seems like it is way more murderous than this knife thing I had. So let's do the giant hammer.
Oh, that's a hammer?
This thing?
Cool.
Yeah.
Impact hammer.
I know, you know, inventory management is the most interesting thing to listen to, but this is very kind of important. Level 6 and then only having 71 DPS. Maybe because it burns. Maybe that's why this is so... Because levels, I mean, that's very high compared to my other weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Assault rifle with a 215. That, yeah, let's do that.
I don't understand why it has a little red circles. I mean, that's what
I
you're currently
think it's because it
equipped.
burns. They all have this special effect. So like this is special effect knockdown, special effect bully. I don't know. You know, you're right. I don't. Maybe we can inspect it and that'll.
What's that? Jack Plaza? What is that? How do you say that?
Oh. Jock, I guess.
Okay, plasma rifle.
Maybe because it is, yeah, it's a plasma rifle. Maybe.
Is that the plasma symbol?
Maybe. This pistol fires bursts of plasma. Okay, so yep, everything that I have that's plasma related has that weird symbol. And I think everything else that just shoots bullets does not have that symbol.
Has the POW symbol.
122 DPS for a handgun. So I got a plasma rifle and assault rifle. I would like a handgun. So I have no bullets for this. Magazine 0. Whoops. What just happened now? Cancel. Why can't I unequip this? Because I'm currently holding it? Oh my god.
You just unequipping everything?
Oh god.
What'd you do?
Why can't I unequip this gun? Am I just not allowed to have no guns?
Huh.
Okay. Is there a sort? Okay, it's sorted by name right now. Value, weight, value to weight ratio, damage rating. That's what I want. I want stuff that makes sense. Alright, so light machine gun. You're going in there. Assault rifle. You're going in there. And then I would like a good handgun. You're going in there. And then for some reason, I am stuck holding on to this gun that I have right now. Let's switch. Then go back into the menu. Okay.
So the ones that have little wrenches next to them means that it needs to be repaired?
Yeah, I think it just means it's not at 100.
Okay.
Which is kind of like a bone. Oh, no, it's a little meter, I think.
Yeah, because that one has some shading in it, and that one has, yeah. Okay.
See, this is why I sit so close to the TV all the time.
You just need to put your glasses on.
I do. You're right.
Joe wears glasses, everybody.
But not when I need to. Okay, so we got a pretty mean loadout here, I think. And so it fits sorted by damage rating. I mean, I got some really weird. Why, huh? If it's sorted by damage rating, why do I have a 180 at the end? Damage rating. There we go.
What are you looking at? 180?
Just the damage rating. The very last item on here has had a damage rating of 180, which is clearly not the worst thing that I have. These don't have that okay, add to junk. Shovel, you're junk. Big knife thing, you're junk.
Junk.
Cane, junk.
Aw.
And then everything else. You know what? This weird plasma rifle, I don't understand it, but 71 DPS is so low.
Can you, like, break it down or something?
Oh, yeah, I can. I have a lot of these handguns. They should certainly be. This is a little diamond next to the condition emblem.
Yeah. It has diamond and wrench. That one just has a wrench.
Do I have like a junk pile then? Okay, I do.
The necklace is in the junk pile.
So this is just stuff where I'll probably go to a guy and it'll say sell all junk and I'll say yes please.
Oh. That makes sense.
But I don't know. I don't know if I want to sell weapons. I feel like
Breaking them down.
breaking them down is always going to be the way to go. I have too many other things that can be sold.
Cool.
To where it's just like, no, I'll sell the things that really have no purpose, but I'll break down the things that can be broken down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I do have an inventory to worry about, and I don't want to be.
How many slots do you have? 24.
Yeah, I mean, I also could be over encumbered, so I don't know where it says where my weight is. Yeah, top left. It's got armor rating, attack, and then it's got my 62 of 140. That's my
Okay.
I don't know what that 383 is. I have no idea.
Your money?
Maybe.
Just because his sell value looks like a little
Oh, yeah.
movie ticket.
So do I have any repeats now besides this hammer and this? I don't need 2 bolter pistols. So that's going to go. Don't need 2 hammers. I think this hammer's probably very heavy also. Light assault rifle, light machine gun. Also, I need to make sure that I always break down the one that does not have a condition of 100%. Alright, everything that's equipped is at 100. We did it. We managed an inventory. We should be good for a while now. Shouldn't have to deal with that again for
53 of 140.
I feel like
it
maybe
goes by pounds then?
I don't know. I don't know what the scientific measurement of it is, if that's what you mean. Like kilograms, pounds, whatever. Alright, we are off to go talk to a person. I already forgot what we were doing. Do you remember? That is not close at all.
Well...
The illustrated manual. Search the collector's domicile. I just kind of wanted to make sure that, if we have another mission that's like along the way, that we kind of do this like intelligently. So that is not...
the botanical lab?
So to the right, there are 2 main missions. Straight ahead is our 1 companion quest. Oh, that's pretty far.
Well, they're equally far apart. I think you're closer to the botanical gardens.
These main quests?
Yeah.
We're going to do the companion quest. I feel like the way I like to play these games is save main missions for last when I have other missions that can be done first.
See, and I like doing the main missions first, and then I can just do the other ones, because they don't mean anything.
You're kind of right. I'm just kind of
they
afraid...
also give you, like, a lot more stuff, usually. In Elder Scrolls, sometimes they give you skill points.
That's true. I'm just kind of afraid that my side missions are going to disappear.
I guess, yeah.
Or I'm going to... there's that botched, mission category.
Right. Yeah.
You've pointed 3 power... There are power... Right... Ugh. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide which mission we're going to do here. Divert power from the geothermal plant. Let's do it. I've been looking at this for too long. And it is ever so slightly closer. Should I be looting these random houses we're walking by?
Yeah, absolutely.
Armor parts. A weird laptop thing.
Oh, that's so it has a story on it.
Oh, did we read this already?
Maybe. All this looks very familiar.
This guy kill himself over here?
Possibly.
Plasma rifle.
That's when you first are like, oh my god, I can sleep. I think, right? No. I don't know.
Ooh, I need these lockpick things. Hell yeah. A lot of dead people. Oh, they're just marauders. Okay. It's another marauder town. I feel like doors are kind of hard to see. I mean, they have these lights around them,
yeah.
I feel like, rummaging is actually pretty important in this game because I don't ever feel like I have a ton of ammo or a ton of lockpicks or any of that. My leg's asleep.
Yeah, my left leg was asleep. Now it's not asleep anymore.
You woke it up. How rude. What's going on here?
Campfire. Who down here? Those rock animals?
With a campfire in a bed. Huh?
I'm like, why is that tree all moving around? It's the wind.
There's a journal down here. Let's see what's going on. Get ready to read.
Alright. Ethology log. Hunting behavior of feral canids. My name is Cain von Acker. I am a Spacer's Choice ethologist specializing in the fauna of Terra 2. Currently, I am studying the hunting behavior of feral canids. I managed to find a nice hiding spot beside a rather large pack of canids. This is the largest pack of feral canids I've ever seen in the Vale. In a sufficiently large pack, canids will hunt just about anything. This pack could probably take down a small group of primals given the chance. Smaller packs tend to give a wide berth to the primals roaming this region. Sprats and terror rays, however, are fair game for even a lone canid. They may not have encountered primals, but this pack of canids made quick work of a marauder camp they found. I'm afraid I may have to move on before I can study this pack closely. I'll have to leave my things for one of my assistants to pick up later.
Or for me to raid. I'm sorry, buddy. I already took it all. And
they ate him.
He's very dead.
The assistant.
It's the assistant.
They ate the assistant's legs.
And also, there are some canids that are very aware of me, and they have names. Oh, shit. Giant machine gun to the rescue.
Orthodox.
You ate that scientist, you're a douchebag.
Oh, I think you just killed the boss or something.
I
Because
did.
the other ones don't have names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I knew it was going to be
Oh, okay.
a bit of a thing. That's why I engaged.
We made it.
Yeah, I got some good stuff off of that guy. Let's see what we got here. I feel like I got...
I know you got a lot of things.
I'm back to having 2 plasma rifles, so we'll get rid of one of those. Assault rifle, that's my second one of those, I believe. Yep. I don't know, I thought I saw some interesting things drop from him, but maybe it was just this random goods and stuff. I do need to track down a... Huh. I need to track down a workbench so I can use these mods.
Yeah.
Alright, we are 90 meters away from where we're trying to go here. So we're going here to steal a book, right? That's what we're doing? Oh, wait, no.
So.
This is the main quest.
Okay.
We're going here.
The power plant.
Yes.
Oh.
We got a big electric gate in the face of us. That seems like an issue. A real sweet...
Cross over
I
there.
wanted to poke around in here.
Well, good news.
Break through the window, I guess?
Yeah, I mean,
There's a big arrow.
seems like that gate isn't doing a whole lot to prevent anybody from... Mechanical sentry. I wonder if plasma rifles work better on robot types. Should I take them down? What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. 5 damage types: physical, plasma, corrosion, shock, and N-ray. Some enemies are vulnerable or resistant to certain damage types. Well, I would like to know if I'm doing the right thing or not. It seemed to work pretty well.
You got him.
So it seems like the people here are going to be dead, but I'm going to have to deal with a lot of robots. I still find it hard to believe that I don't have like a flashlight of some type in this game. Like at Fallout, you had your Pip-Boy. Let's go, man. That seems like an exploding barrel, right?
Yeah.
I think it did explode. Oh, God.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yep, we got a flyer. We also screwed up by doing all that inventory maintenance and not saving after. That scared me. I thought I was dying.
Wow.
Save. Going to have to get into a better habit of saving.
I'll remind you.
I'm going to start saving over the old ones, I think.
That sounds good.
Some games get really messed up when you start having too many save files. I'd like to think that this game doesn't have that, but it is made by a Obsidian, who is known for making fairly buggy games. So let's try to prevent that from. This is the company that made they had a bug in Fallout New Vegas, which is a lot of people's favorite Fallout game, but there was a glitch where if you wore a hat to a certain town or took your hat off and dropped it in that town, I don't remember, but it broke the game forever and you had to start all over again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys climb shit?
I don't think it leads anywhere, but it is definitely stacked like some stairs. I can say that I never feel like I have a lot. Ooh, new helmet. Yes. I feel like my helmet's kind of old. I hope it's good. Oh, I got 2 new helmets. Whoa, 17. Oh, I forgot we don't have we have hide helmet on. So.
Also, what level was it?
I need to know what this diamond is. What level is what? The new helmet?
Helmets, yeah.
I got a level
Oh,
5 and a level 4 armor. Level 5 helmet.
Cool.
I got a level 1 and a level 8. Why is level 8 so weak?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, well, we have our classic heavy armor, light armor, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This gives a bonus to one-handed melee, and it's got the diamond next to the condition. This new one I'm wearing has no benefits. Oh, well, I'm still rocking that. I never really decided, they didn't really, this has stealth skill bonus built into it. Right now I'm wearing something that has melee weapon skills. It's got mods on it too. Yeah, we never put a lot of thought into, are we going to be a light armor person? Or it was never really mentioned.
Yeah, I guess it's just like...
A small percentage of weapons and armor that you may find are considered pristine. They have more durability and are worth more to vendors. So that's got to be what that diamond is. This game's listening to us.
Good, thank you for telling us. So we've been asking.
Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to lead anywhere. God, this game is good.
We haven't even been inside the building yet, right?
We haven't really done anything. Well, yeah, we have not. There's a lot of looting to be done. Look, I found a cool helmet, This game so far is really rewarding the act of looting. That's something that games have kind of gotten away from. I feel like the bigger the game is, this game I've heard is quite small as far as games like this go. And I think that enables them to make things in the world matter a lot more. When you have a game that's just absolutely huge, looting and stuff doesn't really matter anymore.
You got another helmet.
I did, and I got new armor too. They could be more, I think, precise about where they put things. Hack in a terminal. I don't think I've done that a whole lot. Disarm security fences. Alright, sure, let's do that. And then view recent logs. Let's do that. You want to read this?
Yep. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant, a Spacer's Choice property. Does it always say that?
I think so.
Accessing. Error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention. Scheduled security updates at this Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error, date not found.
Huh.
If you are a member of the Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. Okay.
All right. I think a lot of these just go to show you just how awful, this whole
Spacer's Choices.
Well, I mean, and this whole world was they never get into it, but it's like an alternate history where some president was never assassinated or something like that, and then it enabled some real life president. I'm so bad at knowing my presidents. That should narrow it down a lot, but yeah, then some other thing never happened. Corporations were allowed to just go absolutely insane and take over and become just these awful entities that run entire towns.
There's two bad dudes around you.
Oh, what? Oh shit, there sure is. So, you know, a lot of these logs and journal entries are just about like, man, look at this fucking, these poor people who are, like I said, that first town we're in, it's a town made just for people who work at that company.
That didn't work.
Excuse
Why
me?
aren't you doing anything?
I think I got her set wrong. Remember we made her like not engaged or something like that?
Unless you tell her specifically.
Yes, and I forgot that I need to do that. Whoa, PlayStation.
Did you get everything? Okay. Does it combine the looting? Like if two enemies are next to each other?
No, that's just a nice...
So I think your looting of the other person was interrupted.
Ooh.
I just want to make sure you got everything.
New armor. Wow.
It looks like her old armor.
It's pretty heavy armored up, though. Dodge +5 and stealth -5. That sucks. That makes sense, though. It is heavy armor. No, for Parvati, we need to reprogram this. Oh, God, she is not... She has weapons that I could have been giving her. I could have gave her all that stuff that I...
Oh, wow.
And armor. Oh, Jesus, I am sorry, Parvati.
No wonder. That's probably why you were like, I know I got some cool shit and you couldn't find it. It's probably with Parvati. Or is it the same shit that you have?
This seems to be... The armor seems to carry over. I don't know if the weapons do. I could set it so that she doesn't have her helmet on, but I had it set to have her helmet on. But
That's cool. I was going to go upstairs and get a prop. You
what?
want one?
She's got perks I can assign? We are messing up.
You want anything to drink?
Grab me another tab, I guess. I like tab a lot, as a matter of fact. Like, I've been enjoying this.
Yay.
So she's got a crazy-ass hammer thing with, like, a saw blade on it. She's got a... Oh, man. I fucked up. I can't sort her stuff, though. The way that I, Okay, sorry. I'm reading this thing. The ranged weapon, melee weapon, armor, and melee helmet this companion currently has equipped. Okay, you can't remove these, but you can swap them for better items. Okay, so I can't have her have nothing, is what they're telling me. That makes sense. So she's currently got a handgun worth 110. I could give her an assault rifle for, ooh, a shot cannon. Let's have her use that. Holy shit, Parvati. Whoa. She is not meant to be this massive murdering machine, I don't think. And she also has a shock hammer that is good for 120 DPS, shock cannon for 134. I don't know if I really want to do that to her when she could instead have a regular style weapon that's got a 180 or a 215. But I don't have any shock weapons myself going, so it might be nice to have, you know, her have some elemental damage equipped, because I'm never somebody who worries about that all too much. Oh yeah, we were reprogramming her. So she is basically set to like never engage, it seems like. Mode defensive. So only told to once told to attack a target. I want aggressive, I think. Always engages and attacks when the player enters combat. Because she's never killing anybody, and I have her set to give me extra experience points when she murders. We'll see how this goes. I might get her killed. I don't think I want to see her helmet. It's kind of a bummer. She's all covered up. I am all decked out. I wonder, options, can I send these things to her? Add to junk, or does she already have... Sorry everybody, this has been like the menu episode, but you know, we are just kind of figuring this stuff out, so I do apologize, but also this is kind of the point, you know, like we're gonna be slow and we're going to put some thought into what we're doing here, which is not a thing that I normally do in video games. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can send my stuff over to Parvati. I swear I have seen that as an option. I think if I talk to her, maybe that... What's up, everybody?
Something you need?
We'll talk later. That's all I can do.
Be right there.
I just told her to do...
Gotcha. Moving.
Huh. I don't know.
Coming.
Does she have her helmet on or off? Her helmet's on. But when I talk to her,
Where
it
we
comes off. That's kind of weird. I don't like it how she has no helmet and I talk to her.
Yeah. Huh?
I kind of feel like she should just never have a helmet.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. It's not gonna change it to like all the helmets.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta wedge that. Oh, actually, he needs his medicine, apparently. Man, what was that, Mac Tonight? That's full moon, Mac Tonight. Way creepier than Crescent Moon, Mac Tonight. Where's your weapon at? Like, equip something.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
We are, Perbody, we are.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
There we go. That's my buddy. Messing stuff up with me. Oh, this feels like it's going to be very loot heavy. A lot of places to go here. A lot of stuff to loot. Oh, I can't hack this terminal. I don't have Gladys to read. She's upstairs giving dogs medicine. She's our narrator.
You're fast.
He's impressed in the speed at which I hack ammo boxes. Alright, well, let's hack this terminal and let's see what we can do here. Unlock office doors. Easy enough. Messages. Oh, there's a lot of them. Man, Gladys isn't here. Oh well, here we go. So, Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant, a Spacer's Choice property. Mender's office. Messages. From Spacer's Choice. From Spacer's Choice, Emerald Vale Department and Oversight, or Development and Oversight. This is why Gladys reads. To J. Braden, subject, get it together. Ms. Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Seems to be the way that things work around here. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. From J. Braden. To Spacer's Choice, Emerald Vale Development and Oversight. Subject, no need for a reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee. I hope this letter finds you wealthy? After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing and canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to the profitable, the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Regards, Juno Braden, Manager.
Can I change my name to Juno Braden, Manager?
Yes. And then one more here. From Spacer's Choice, Emerald Vale Development and Oversight, to J. Braden. Subject, no need for a reprimand. Ms. Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing and canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emeraldville geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. Kind of hard not to. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emeraldville geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. That's
so what's the letter say?
It's why everybody's dead, it seems like. They took out a big insurance policy on this place, and now there's a bunch of murderous robots around.
Okay.
So it kind of seems like they just came in and killed everybody and then claimed an insurance thing.
And they said, don't look into it.
I made Parvati a badass. She has a giant electric cannon.
You can always reset her when you're out, just kind of looking around.
Yeah, but she's got that 50% bonus to XP, and I kind of need her killing people for that bonus. So
that's true.
I have her set to engage.
Very true. Very true.
Well,
so many doors.
There's a lot of places to loot. When we walked in here, I said, I have a pretty strong feeling there's going to be a lot of looting done here. I feel like from now on, I'll probably try to keep a lot of the inventory management type stuff done. Like maybe, well, no, you know what? I don't want to do anything off camera / microphone. So it's just going to be the way it has to go. Oh, you want to go back to reading?
Yep. Receptionist terminal. Error. Terminal memory purged. Maintenance logs purged. Personnel files purged. Company notifications purged. Messages purged. Personal memos. Purge incomplete. 2 files available.
Access file 1.
I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay.
Access file 2.
Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh law, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family.
Gross. So yeah, law seems to be what they say in this game instead of God. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. I was like, what am I reading?
Yeah. I want to get over into that room. Like how I feel like this terminal would have opened that for me or something, but that's not an option. These aren't doors, maybe?
Maybe you go in through a different area, or is
yeah,
something you just look at?
Yep, there's a door. I just saw it. It's just right over here.
They might have a chainsaw? Oh, no, it's just his hand.
There we go. As I say, I think there's a vending machine over here. This is actually the first vending machine that I have found. Like, it told me before. Nope, we don't want to leave this building. It told me that I found one once.
We never saw it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Break down some of these guns here. So I thought, while you were gone, I was sitting here trying to figure out, I swear we used to have a way to transfer weapons over to Parvati, because it seemed like we have like shared armor inventory.
Yeah.
But not weapon inventory.
Why is that?
Because she has that giant. I don't know. I might be totally wrong about the armor inventory. But she has this giant cannon. I didn't have access to that.
Wow. Check her out.
And this thing, and I don't have access.
Maybe it's because she has so much extra points than we do. You know how it's like with Parvati.
But this is exactly the same, right? Like this row looks just like our row of armor. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I feel like she should be medium range, weapon mixed. Yeah, aggressive. Way to go, Parvati. You're a badass now. Alright, well, let's see what's going on with this vending machine. I've never messed with one before. Wow, yeah. Spacer's Choice automated sales units. Vending machines. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. That would be great. Restricted items on a vendor can be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or a hack skill of 40 or higher. So hacking skills seem important, because I would love to be able to sell things. I think I can. I think my hack skill's that high. Cool. Hold square to sell all junk. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
That's what you said was going to happen. Also, I think you just added points or whatever to be able to do this.
I think you're right, yeah. Well, the rest of this is not junk, so I will leave that alone for now until I can put more thought into how I feel about all that. They got a lot of ammo, a lot of weapons that I've already owned. I don't like how this doesn't seem to be a way to compare things that you're looking at purchasing to what you currently are wearing, and that is the ultimate sin against RPGs. Like, what?
Yeah, that's really not cool.
It's not cool at all. There's not even a quick way for me to switch.
Like, I want to know, is this better or is this worse? What am I spending money on?
Yeah,
I don't have that much money.
Enormous.
I have 1,127 bits. This costs 120 bits. That means I only have 1,000 and whatever.
Also, yeah, we were talking about, the economy. I don't have a lot. I mean, I've never bought anything, and I only have $1,100. So it does seem like
shit's expensive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, $5 isn't nothing. $100 is certainly not nothing. So we got some mods. I'm not gonna buy anything right now. Weird. I can't buy lockpicks or shunts. I can buy back stuff that I already sold. Yeah, like, sell value 19. That seems pretty good. Necklace was 25. All those. That's
cool.
Not nothing.
Taste the freedom.
So I'm using this handgun, like this plasma handgun. And number one, I'm not sure if it's actually effective against these robots. Aww. And number two, I think that other one that I had might be better. That rifle I was using. Oh. I'm never not going to pick or lockpick a thing. Thankfully, it at least gives you experience points for lockpicking and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of the Bethesda games got away from rewarding you for using your... Alright, that assault rifles. Okay, they're all 215. Alright. Hey, look, I'm now holding the thing that I said she had that I didn't have. Parvati.
Okay.
So now it does seem like our weapons and armor are exactly 1-to-1 the same. Use terminal.
Geothermal security office. Terminal access.
Unlock door.
Warning.
Oh, enter passcode.
This facility is in a state of lockdown. Authorization passcode required.
Well, I don't have that. Oh, whoa. It worked.
So how did you do that?
I just said enter passcode, and it seems to have worked.
The passcode is Spacer Thompson. Welcome, R. Thompson.
Personal files. Access personal log or personnel log 079.
Geothermal security office. Personal log S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Chester Higgins again. That hullhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future.
Personnel log 087.
Personal logs S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a Chief of Security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose.
I'm sure, yeah. Personal log 098.
Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete the sentry if I ever return.
Feeling cute. We'll delete if I ever return.
Yeah.
Automated message 006.
Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations and what does it say? Engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you.
That's a fantastic tagline. All right, so yeah, it's exactly as I said. I just tried walking through a window.
Yep.
Don't even know what I just picked up.
And a
Worker outfit. Bit cartridge. Tech kit. And I'm in that room at the end of Stranger Things Season 3.
Yeah. That's where you and what's-his-face stood.
No spoilers.
Unexpected.
What up, robot? Go on, Parvati. Murder him for me.
How come she's throwing blue numbers? She freezing them?
Because she's electric.
Oh.
She has an electric hammer and she has an electric cannon.
Get it, Parvati?
So I was like, well, whatever, I'm kind of plasma and normal gun. She can be all electric. She's a true badass. I kind of like how I'm more invested in my companion than I am my own character. And I had said...
You got a big heart.
Well, I said that I'm like, I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel. But, yeah, I think she's a really cool person. Okay.
Ooh, what's this?
This is an important looking terminal, but let's kill there's a lot of robots in here.
There's just two of them.
You sure? I thought I saw a lot more red on that. Okay, maybe not.
I think she's the bar above the door.
I keep hearing this weird noise, and I'm expecting like this music to kick in, like some electric guitar. It's actually like the sound of her cannon, I think. Or these robots dying.
Should go with the other robot.
Yeah, see? There's a lot up there. There's 3 more dots up there. I should save this soon. I think we got really off track. Like, we really dove deep into this facility, and I don't know. I feel like maybe the game would have had us coming this way anyway. I almost kind of want to go back to where we were supposed to be initially, because we might be...
Well, I was gone for all this coming into here.
Well, like I always say, I go the wrong way on purpose to try to not miss important things. But sometimes you end up moving too far forward without doing a certain thing you were supposed to do. Like maybe I was supposed to throw a switch like way back here in this room. So we're going to go the right way and just try to remember to make our way back to going the wrong way. It's kind of the equivalent of being told when I was a little kid that whenever you play any type of like video game ever, always run to the left first, just to see if there's anything over there. Most games have you run to the right, Super Nintendo, all that stuff. Go left first, though. Alright, use terminal. We are in the room we're supposed to be in, where we have the green blip, where we are fucking rerouting power. This is the thing that we've been working on for 3 episodes.
Master Control Terminal.
I'm going to go to plant status before I go to redirect power.
Master Control Terminal, plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Saltuna Cannery Botanical Laboratory. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor.
Alright, redirect power.
Master Control Terminal. Warning. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Warning. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Processing. Error. Power redirecting function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches.
It's hilarious. What did I say? I was supposed to go into a room and throw a switch that affected where we were going to walk to later.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
You're so good at predicting how they
That'll be easy enough.
make games. Stories.
I'm glad I turned around. But also we've cleared out some rooms that would have, needed clearing out. So I'm going to save. That seems like a smart thing. Also, I'm glad that happened because it said power redirected. I was like, wait a second. I thought I got to choose. I could be running, but I'm not. Alright, and now we're to that place we were a second ago with the big switch on it. Routing switch.
2 more.
Well, shit.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
What are we doing right now? I don't want to be doing the wrong thing. So the stranger in a strange land, and there's comes now the power. Oh boy, are we doing the wrong one? Phineas needs your help to set things in Halcyon, or set things right in Halcyon, but you'll need the transportation first. So I think we're doing Finian, or the fucking bad guys. We should be doing comes now the power. You delivered Reed's message, but Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater. Head to the geothermal plant and redirect the power. Adelaide proposed that you divert the geothermal plant's output to the Bayou Botanical Lab, depriving Edgewater of power. The plant's master control terminal is reporting that 3 switches must be... Okay, so it seems it will give me an option. Whew. Man, like that would have really bummed me out. It's a fly-ass wheel. Hastily written note.
Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. C. Higgins.
C. Higgins, run. Run, Higgins, run. Alright, well, is this switch number 2? No, it's not.
Repair bay, terminal access.
Access repair log 0012.
Repair bay mechanics log 0012. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. C. Higgins.
Access repair log 0020.
Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it, said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. C. Higgins.
Alright, so we got an upstairs of this place. Some more things to loot down here. Oh god. The dead robots. It's convenient too.
Who's that little guy? Is he your pet?
I don't know. Seems alright though.
Oh, there's a red dot here.
Where? Oh, there
There's
is.
4. Okay.
There's a lot of red dots all around us.
There's 5.
Oh, hacking skill too low. Optional Chester's passcode. We don't have that. Surprisingly, like
Could we have figured it out?
That doesn't even give me the option. No,
Oh.
we'd have to actually like have it. Like, what did we miss? We've been finding everything.
away, Phantom!
Oh, Higgins.
Yeah, a real life person. Haven't really come across one of those. There's nothing up here.
Not real. You're not
Higgins, we know
real.
you're a good worker.
I guess the C probably stands for Chester, huh? Maybe he'll give me
Yeah.
his passcode. There's a ladder over there, otherwise there's this door. Let's not go here yet. Let's go down this ladder.
Not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom.
Shut up, Chester. I'm coming. I'll make sure I'm not missing anything first.
Go away, Phantom.
There he is.
Not
I was
real.
like, where
You're
is
not
he?
real.
Let's see what we got here.
Not real. You're not
Pick up
real.
Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 3. That's what he borrowed. Sorry, Chester. I'm going to loot your stuff real quick before I talk to you. And
No, just leave me alone.
let's see what you got to say.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you. No, let's do this. Sneak 25. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people didn't see or don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. Not gonna be doing that. What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing just fine. What happened at this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
It's insurance fraud is what it was. And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started.
That's my name.
So, as usual, I missed out.
Scrubbing pipes.
Oh, my name's Pipes.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned being an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on the mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I'm gonna persuade. I can deal with mechanicals. Made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Okay. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
I am.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at.
Give me your login.
Oh, that reminds me. You'll
Yes.
need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Thanks, man. That's made it easy.
I wanted to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
It seems I actually already talked about everything.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
I'll just excuse myself. Alright. So I guess we'll go back up, and then I don't know if I should head back to his terminal. Yes, I should definitely head back to his terminal, actually. Because that was an optional mission. So if I just move forward, it's never going to get done. Because as much as I would love killing these other robots around, it also sounds fun to reprogram them. What floor did I come in on?
I don't remember.
There's these stairs.
I had to be here. Because like, oh, we've never been here before.
Oh, does this look familiar at all?
This is definitely familiar. Yeah, up there.
Okay, there's the terminal. Oh, they give me a fucking thing for it.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Use terminal. Auto mechanical control terminal. Modify behavior. I could select new target, or I could select new mode. Select new target? Error. Okay, well. Auto mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. See Higgins.
Define intruders?
I guess I could do that. I'm just gonna go try new mode, and I'm gonna try like chill. Well, I can't do that either. Auto mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. See Higgins. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. Fine. Define intruders. Intruders. All persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruder as Spacer's choice auto mechanicals. There we go. They can all kill each other. Modified definitions successfully forwarded to security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders.
Cool.
I feel like... Okay, they're just killing each other, I think. Yep, the red dots are going away. That means there should be like one king of robots, though, that just murders all the others by the end of this.
You have to go all the way downstairs to go talk to that person.
Wait.
Right?
No, I didn't have to go all the way down to talk to him. This is where I was supposed to go the first time, but I kept making my way down so that I did talk to him.
Okay,
so
yeah. This is where you're like, gotta turn around.
Yeah.
Went the wrong way.
You're liable to get scalded.
Well, how do you want me to mine the steam?
I guess this way and that way.
Like this.
Oh, yeah.
Ducking beneath the pipes. Oh, that's a robot. I was like, Parvati's looking weird.
Huh. I thought they weren't supposed to kill you anymore.
Well, like I said, they're killing each other. So, but yeah, you're right, I guess. What are you up there for, Parvati?
She's aggressive.
How was she even up there? Are there some stairs I'm unaware of?
I don't know.
Parvati! Why are you above me?
Over there.
Oh, she
the
must have
stairs
just went
straight
down.
ahead.
Okay, she just went through.
Yeah, she ran behind you. up the
Terminal
stairs
down
then.
here. Get your ass over here. I think she's dead. She is dead.
Shut up. Fucking Parvati.
He's back. I bet her durability of all her stuff is like crazy messed up now, though.
Wanna go down to the terminal again?
Yeah.
Steam distribution control, terminal access. Engineering 15.
Steam valves successfully shut down.
Cool. Well,
Grenade
shit.
launcher. And a dead scientist.
You got steamed.
What the hell is this? Workbench.
Ooh.
Haven't messed with one of those yet. You want to read that?
Jack weapon customization program modifications. To install your mod, first select the item you wish to upgrade, then choose what type of mod you wish to install. Scope, armor plating, etc. Finally, pick the mod to install and boom, you upgraded your item. Both weapons and armor can be modified. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so put them on your favorite gear. Jack weapons are built for the discerning warrior who wants a custom and personalized weapon, just like everyone else.
Alright. So I got a fucking grenade launcher.
Ooh.
Another one of those hammers. I got Parvati's cannon. Well, I'm a big fan of my light machine gun, so let's mod this maybe, if I have one available. Ranged weapon mod. Magazine increases the amount of ammunition the weapon's magazine carries. Well, that sounds great.
By half?
Mods can't. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. What else can we mod? What else do we care about a bunch? Probably nothing really. Like, I can tinker. I can repair things. What are we doing? 73%, 93%, 98%. None of those are too bad. I'll leave that alone. How about my armor? How about Parvati's armor? 92, 81, 90, 98. All right. It needs to say like equipped by or something, you know, like I don't know what I'm looking at here. Breakdown. I don't really have a need for a dumb revolver that is just regular as hell.
Regular revolver.
Alright, well I guess I just modify... Well, no, let's check out my armor. I mean, this armor seems pretty good. It's probably worthwhile to maybe mod. If I don't have a mod, never mind. Oh, I do. Increases my tech skills.
Cool.
If I put this mod on here. That's the only mod I have.
Might as well.
No, yeah, why not? I get really precious about mods in these games and stuff.
I understand.
But it's just like you pick them up so often, kind of. And also you can, because it's just always like, well, I'm going to find better armor in 5 minutes potentially. Do I want to waste this? And I've realized that the answer is usually yes. Otherwise you're just never going to use the mods. Alright, well here is a rerouting switch.
Look at that. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
I think Parvati's volume is too low.
I think depending on which mission you have highlighted.
We did it! He took one down!
Her dialogue changes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So earlier she was like, what happens to the deserters, you know?
You're right, yeah.
So good thing you highlighted this one.
These are all the robots that killed each other. Just
That's
reaping the
good.
rewards.
Toothpaste.
Oh, above me. Got a ramp or a ladder? I'll take the ramp after I look around a little bit more.
Oh, there's a thing right there on the ledge. Can you pick that up?
Alright, let's go up here. Wait. Alright, this is our final rerouting switch. I most certainly hope it gives me an option. Let's go ahead and save before we go doing this. Here we go.
The last. I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Okay, what was the decision? What did I just...
We rerouted to McDevitt. Fuck the veil. That's what we did.
For sure?
Yeah, it said comes now the power was updated. So you had to have the right mission highlighted.
I delivered Reed's message, but okay, no, I think the decision still hasn't been made yet.
Okay.
Bard. The lights are blue. Lights always mean, like, blue lights mean I can go that way. That's the way this whole game has worked. Alright.
You just passed up a room.
Huh?
Oh, I just said you just passed up a room.
Did I? No, I did. I've been in here. This is what's his face's terminal.
Okay.
This game needs a slide button. I love a game with a good slide. Where if you're running, you press and hold duck. You like slide.
What does X do? Because it looks like a slide.
Jumps.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. We still never figured that out. Okay, it's the dodge. Remember I got that dodge?
Okay.
I can double tap and I do like a quick little... That's cool. I like that.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Okay. Now is where we save.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, there we go.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you.
What you gonna ask me?
Do you understand what you're about to do?
I do. I'm
Maybe.
going to help you guys out. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion. I care a lot about you. I added
I don't
that
think you
part.
should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it.
Man, she's
Decent,
totally...
hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how.
But I mean, she
Deserve to be punished.
But you can be free, man.
she did come from that town. You know,
Yeah.
she was working for the bad guy. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense for her to have this opinion. Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die without workers in power, or I can say the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they've built.
The deserters have fresh food.
I'm going to say the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what
Miss
they've built.
McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again.
That's a pretty big
Plain
deal.
to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be
I don't think
part
she
of
wants to
that
hurt the town.
danger?
I think she would take all those people in.
Yeah.
Maybe. The good ones, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
They're living a happy life, though, not being part of that.
Mm-hmm.
And like they said, she can manage to like grow food and stuff. I don't know, man. It's just this is so good because they make you like Parvati so much, so you want to side with her, but you've spent all this time. So it makes it like what was once a very obvious decision, which is fuck the corporation that makes people kill themselves. Now they give you this one little thing where she's on that side, so you're like, well, fuck. I hate them, but I like you.
Sorry,
You know, like-
I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Well, thank you, Parvati.
Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. But what's funny is I'm going to do that and then
Really?
immediately
I mean,
piss her off.
wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Man.
Sorry, Parvati.
Yeah.
Did you save already? You're not saving?
I've been saving like crazy, but I guess I'll save again. Use terminal.
Master control terminal.
Oh wait, no, I think I already did this.
Redirect power.
Oh wait, no,
We
yeah,
haven't done it yet.
you're right, yeah. It was grayed out as if we'd done it already.
Processing. Warning. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Warning. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Are you sure you want to continue?
Yes.
Master control terminal. Emerald Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Botanical Laboratory. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Please select a destination.
So
Power to Edgewater.
So I am rerouting power to the botanical laboratory. That is our fun hippie friends, correct?
Yes.
All right. I am so sorry, Parvati.
Oh shit. Power successfully redirected to Botanical Laboratory. Edgewater power regulator is now safe to remove. Botanical Laboratory power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Warning. Additional structural damage detected. Warning. Permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Notice. Blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Thank you for serving the Spacer's Choice family.
I totally forgot that we were in this for like a powered thing for our spaceship. What's up, Parvati?
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
We can rebuild. It can be better. You gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
A Spacer's Choice reputation decreased.
I mean, that's fine.
And
Fuck
the hippies are revering.
I am fine with being hated by Spacer's Choice. They fucking suck. I hate you too. Okay. I need to... Oh, okay. I gotta go out that way. There we go. We are out of here.
Alright.
How long have we been going for? I mean, we can wrap this up.
I feel like quite a bit.
I could have swore I used to be able to just easily look and see. Oh, it's because it's not recording. It's streaming. So I don't actually know how long we've been going for. But it does feel like this is going to be a pretty natural end here in a little bit. So we can...
that was a long mission.
Probably wrap it up. Yeah, it took us episodes, you know. Like, or we could maybe do the... we could maybe wrap up everything on our list.
Cool.
We could do the book thing after this.
Let's do the book.
Okay, where am I? Where am I going? I don't even have like a green arrow anymore. Is it just like up?
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I could fast travel. Oh, where's... Okay, I have to probably go to the town and grab my power node thing. Because remember, it was like power node safe to remove, and then here I am walking out without one.
That's true.
Return to Reed. Diverted Edgewater's power to the mechanical lab. Reed must be furious. Or not or, I think and?
Right there it
You
says,
diverted power to Edgewater from the botanical lab. Edgewater and its cannery are now without power. You should be able to salvage their power regularly now. Alright, so either way, we're going back to that city.
Shouldn't we go to get the book first?
Where is the book? You are
Illustrated manual? Because we're going to go back to town.
Yeah, you're
Might as
right.
well come back with a book. Be like, I know we pissed you off, but here's your fucking goddamn book.
Well, no. Well, yeah, you're right. We got to go to Churchy. I love what time of day it is right now. I'm not enjoying night in this game. Because things get real weird on my TV, I think. But this daytime stuff. Or, you know, whatever, early morning hours.
I know. It seemed kind of hot. Like, seems like it's cooled down now. Thank God. So I was burning up in my suit. Is this Edgewater?
This is, I believe, Marauderville.
Okay.
We've looted it several times over.
Right.
I kind of wish that like a little pop-up would be on screen, like, you know, entering.
Right.
Blah-bitty-blah-ville. Yeah, man, dead bodies... I got the issue of them disappearing a lot, and then I have other times where there's just dead bodies there forever. Which these ones just might be set dressing, I guess, maybe, and not actually people.
Oh, there's a dude right there.
Yep. What a time to test out our new cool gun. Body, you're gonna die. Nice note.
She killed him. Provides a badass.
Zapping the living shit out of him.
Did she pick up your loot, too?
No. Oh shit, she's still fighting people. She is aggressive.
That's the last of them.
Well, thank you. Man, she tore shit up. Okay.
Okay, loot those bodies.
I
man.
am a big fan of this new Parvati. I think we got everything. Oh, we did not get everything. All right, let's
Can
kind
you
of...
get those people over there on the left?
Yeah, I'm going to be more meticulous about it. We're going to loot the left side of this strip here, and then we're going to come back and loot the right side, and then we will go into the room with the book. You know, I could complain about how a lot of these places are like very cookie cutter and kind of all the same, but it's kind of the point. They're kind of supposed to be. It's just these like pods that these poor.
Yeah, I think you passed the door up.
I don't think there was a door. There.
Oh yeah, that's the evicted
some
door.
of these places are like
Locked.
condemned type of. I just got to run the outside of the building though. Like the outside tends to have these yellow. I don't know if I have like a ammo capacity that can be maxed out. Did I just get an axe?
I don't know.
We're going to skip this building because that's where we want to go. Down to the unwanted buildings. Getting so much good stuff, kind of.
Getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's not really that good. It's just a lot of junk, but kind of.
I don't think you can tell if it's good or yet.
That's
good
true.
or not good. Could you go in that last building?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these. This is a kind of a not very indoorsy type of. We got a terminal. Let's see what's going on here.
Personal terminal, Clement Eldridge. Available messages.
From J. Bartel.
From Bartel J to Eldridge C. Subject, your theories. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson.
From C. Eldridge.
From Eldridge C. to Bartel J. Subject, Spirit of Adventure. Jefferson. Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Clement.
All right. It makes me very happy to find these like lockpicky type of things. Right,
oh, there's that book.
Here's the book.
TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks.
Fuck yes. Totally worth it.
Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but Scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river.
All right, I guess I'm going to a cave down by the river.
Ha 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 ha.
And we can level up Parvati.
Go Parvati.
Gotta level myself up too. Did I just get
10 points.
Damn.
Do you have to? Are those Parvati's points and your points?
No. She has
Okay.
zero.
Cool.
Well, I'm getting hit by hack and sneak for this armor I'm wearing, so that's a bummer. I thought I put like a thing on my armor that made me more hack worthy.
I don't remember.
Well, weren't we working on getting these up to 20?
I think so. But why? Because of plasma damage and shock damage.
Don't really remember.
Heal amount.
Heal amount, yeah. So let's just get these up to 20. Got our perk there.
What about leadership?
Yes. Let's just be...
So go down and see what it gives you.
It's 5,
Oh,
companion
wow.
damage bonus, and
For
we're
sure.
about to get her abilities. And the inhaler heals me and my companions, but they get 30%. So when I heal, they heal, which seems pretty cool.
Alright.
Apply. And then I don't have any perks. I don't have any fun stuff like that. But Parvati does. Perks. So I can give her 30% base health. Give her 30% threat generated. It increases the amount of threat that this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. I don't feel like she's the person for that. There's probably some brute that you get later on that can do some shit like that. Sneaky. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them less likely to attack this companion. That kind of sounds okay. She can just go in and tear shit up, and I'll take the brunt of it all. Or I can increase my engineering skill where Parvati is in the party. So,
What does engineering do?
how do I get back over there? How do I get back over there? Yeah, character. Engineering is an engineering skill reduces the armor parts and weapon parts needed to repair my equipment. I'm already getting a bonus from having her with me. So I can repair weapons and armor in the inventory without needing a workbench, which is convenient. And then eventually I can break down weapons and armor for 20% chance to extract a basic mod. And then the next one is chance items you repair. Oh, 20%. Just totally overlooked that. Become pristine, increasing value and durability. That's pretty cool. Break down weapons and armor for a 10% chance to extract a rare mod. Or if I become a master, damage versus auto mechanicals. None of that's that exciting,
Yeah.
really. Alright, Parvati, you're going to just get some health, I think.
Cool.
Alright, well, let's make our way to a cave by the river.
You want to save or what?
Yes, it's not a bad idea. Tab is really good. I'm over here drinking Tab, and I am enjoying it. Like, legitimately.
I like how you just randomly said it. You hadn't even just taken a sip of it either.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why. It's whisper quiet. Muzzler. So I got a silencer now. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
I need to put that on a very strong, like, handgun. Alright, we're off to see the river, the wonderful Wizard of Caves. I said Rizzard.
Wizard.
Alright, it's right on the way back to where we just came from. I could fast travel, but
That's not fun.
no. So far it's unnecessary. Like, these areas aren't far enough apart from each other to really have it matter. Eventually, I'm sure it will matter a lot more. I think these glowy things, are these explodable? Is that their thing? There's a lot of glowy square cubes and barrels in this game, and I think they... Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
I like how this game was like, red barrels are overdone in video games. We will make yellow barrels.
I do
God,
little
I wish I had a
tents.
flashlight. I just think it would take care of this weird darkness trouble. Or I mean, like, I don't know if I should adjust the brightness on the TV or in the game.
I mean, it's not super dark.
No, but it just feels
dim.
gross. It's like a muddy kind of...
I think it's relaxing and calming.
I actually honestly think that I get this all running through 9,000 boxes and switchers and all this stuff, and I think every once in a while I will use the wrong HDMI cables that are maybe old or incompatible or whatever. Like, I can't play this in 4K right now. We could be playing in 4K, but it's not giving me the option. It's making me think that's why things don't look as good as they should. But I'm so afraid to touch anything because
There's some people up there. Be careful.
the moment I do, this whole system's going to break down. I'm going to just go for it. I got badass Parvati. Look at that. Dude was coming at me. She just shocked the living shit out of him.
That's why you can't find bodies.
Yep, I told you. Like, yeah, they die in that tall grass. Man, we've been doing this wrong all along. Her on aggressive. It's the
Cave in the river.
way to go.
Ooh, is that a mine?
I don't know. What's... Oh, it's not red. Oh, that was mine. Anything hidden back here that's not some books? Got some of your booze bottles here. I guess I'll try to take. I guess it seems like I'm always picking up ammo, but it's never a bunch. It's like 5, you know, like...
Right.
Alright, good thing I got, like, the ability to crack safes and
Ooh, there's the journal.
all kinds of books. I wonder if this game has, like, an Elder Scrolls-ian type of thing, where if I, like, read these books, I'll get perks or skill points or something.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Do you have that permanent memory or whatever it's called? What's it called in Elder Scrolls?
Eidetic.
Yeah, eidetic memory.
Ooh, look, I probably got some armor that's better than what I'm currently wearing. Nope, 17. Value to weight ratio, armor rating. 16. It's heavy. Also kind of the same issues as what I'm wearing right now. But nope, we got the right thing. We got the right stuff, baby.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Am I going back out the way I came in, or I'm going through? I'm going through.
Do you think Ray Charles really did a lot for Diet Pepsi? I want to say yes, because they were all over the place.
Yeah, that was some big days. There was, you know, you had your Ray Charles days, you had your Britney Spears days.
See, everybody, I don't remember Britney Spears doing anything for Diet Pepsi. I just remember she sang. She's all like, Diet Pepsi, but, like, who cared? You know?
Yeah.
I was already drinking it, so I didn't care.
Shut up, Britney. I'm already drinking your crap.
Ray Charles told me to drink it. Shut up.
All right, let's go talk to the Vicar of Yanks.
Is that his name?
It's a Paul F. Tompkins joke. It's what he, calls,
okay.
it's what he calls Weird Al Yankovic. When he's playing his, who's the playwright guy?
I don't know.
That's going to drive me crazy. Cats, all that stuff.
Oh, I don't know. The name that comes to mind
I've heard him
is
do this character so many times.
the name that comes to mind is Philip H. Miller, but I have no idea. I mean, I know that's the person's. That's not the person's name.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
There we go. Philip H. Miller, Andrew Lloyd Webber, same thing.
I have 9,000 text messages. What happened here? Oh, it's silence. Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's wrap up this mission. We'll wrap up the big mission and call it a fucking episode. What the hell is going on here? Oh yeah, we shut the whole city down.
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
Hey, it sounds just like my job.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud.
Yeah, I'm supposed to feel bad for like making these people not be able to work anymore, but I freed you idiots. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're being punished for getting the plague. I've never played a game really where I walk so much, like not sprint, but I just feel like I would naturally just kind of want to walk because I'm like in it, you know. Like I'm like, no, I'd be walking right now if I was a real life person. So I'm gonna walk in this fucking.
Well, usually you don't even read anything.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
So I think that's why you're.
It's a whole new experience.
To walk.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
why are you in this red room? Oh yeah,
well,
that's right.
There's no power anymore.
Duh. Okay.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild ideas.
Oh no!
I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir.
We weren't going to give this guy this book.
The deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient then.
Can we leave the conversation?
Yeah, let's just talk about how the power's out first. These people are sick and overworked. Things had to change.
Oh, inarguably. This town was a pustule on the ass of the architect. Metaphorically speaking. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? I already had that. So let's... I don't think I have any options. You know,
I think that you thought that we would be able to, like...
Yeah.
But maybe that's not what happened.
Nope. So yeah, I mean, I found a book, Return to the Vicar. So here we are at the Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we got it.
I've got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Not my fucking problem.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want the book to keep others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself?
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I can make myself of use to your crew.
You seem like a real piece of shit. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
I got that covered.
Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers.
Also have that
well.
covered. That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? Because you're not sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I kind of like how shitty he is.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I don't think you were being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system.
I gotta go calm the dog down.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands
It's
in
not gonna work.
contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
How'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
You're right. He kind of, got me a little bit bought in on just his shittiness. He became suddenly a more interesting character.
Yeah. I just like how he's like, look, I'm just trying to survive.
Sounds good, man. Let's go. I don't know any reason. As long as he doesn't replace Parvati. If that happens, then I've got a huge problem. But,
no, I don't think you can replace her. I think you're going to have a team, right?
Exactly. I think so, too. Sounds good.
You want to say first?
I can't.
Oh,
I can only tell him I don't think so. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have the ability to talk to him again. He'll be like, change your mind, I see.
I don't know, man. That's worrisome.
So should I just say let's go? Worst case scenario, I have to just reload from a little bit ago.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
You were a fraud.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Cool. Okay, so now I just wanted you to just hang around for that conversation. So yeah, go ahead and put the dog in your bedroom or something, I guess. And then we will wrap this up. I will sit here and kind of hang around. I don't want to progress any story type stuff if you're not going to be in the room. See what Parvati has to say. Nothing. I haven't really walked around this church at all. Having shut off the power to this town really made this church pretty hard to navigate.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
I'm not a big fan of... I've still got that issue where I pull my gun out every time I try to talk to people. That just seems so busted. My inventory is out of control, I'm sure, but I'm not going to poison everybody by having to sit here and watch me maintain an inventory right now. So, yep, he's not in my crew yet. And I really am surprised in the way that I came around on him. Because he always was this, filthy piece of shit. But I guess, once he, came out to me as a filthy piece of shit and I no longer had to, deduce it myself, I was like, well, you're kind of owning up to it. And now suddenly you're interesting because you have more going on. And, let's see where you're going with this type of thing,
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr.
Okay,
Thompson
so
is aware of your concerns.
let's see what mission I'm on right now. Okay. Return to Reed. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up nicely for this episode. I think we've been going for a while, but I think that we... Okay, I do not want to initiate a conversation with Reed right now. I'm going to wait for Gladys to come back for that. We've been working on this for 3 episodes. Totally not going to progress anything. I think she'll be back soonish. I'm just looking around this town. It seems like since I shut the power off, I have access to even fewer places. Alright, so Reed is over here, so I actually could go through this building. Can I talk to you?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
I'm looking for work.
Hell of a time to start looking for work. Lucky for you, I am authorized to hire freelancers even during times of crisis. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Huh.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I love how this game doesn't have, like, quest giver icons above quest givers. Like, this is such an old, like, a fantastic mix of old and new. It is... This game is damn near perfect for me so far. Like, man, they turned back the clock on, like, what Skyrim did to these types of games and mixed, like, the best of, like, Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim and made it a space adventure. And it's good.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
So I asked this lady about questions. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is the constable, which she, you know, is maintaining that crowd of angry workers outside of the cannery we shut down.
Oh, right.
And I thought I was just having a conversation with a random stranger, and she's like, hey, I can still get, because I had an option to say I'm looking for work, and I thought that it was basically a joke because I killed this entire town. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, I can give you some work. She's like, hunt down these bounties. I got 3 bounties on these people's heads, so I'm now a contracted bounty hunter.
Cool.
So now I'm asking her questions. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
I don't remember who Phineas is. Oh, he's the guy.
You're right, yeah.
Yep. He's a scientist. We're acquainted. Or, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space, and then I landed here.
Or never mind.
I'm just going to say that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
If the board's paying, I'm willing to collect on that bounty. Should I just say it and see what happens? I'm going to say never mind. I'm going to save, and then we're going to... Nope, not load. Get out of here. I broke it. Why can't I save? Oh, it's just too quick. I just want to know, like, what... I mean, they already told me what his price is, I think, when he showed us that.
Make it quick, please.
I'm going to ask you about Phineas again. Oh, that whole conversation about Phineas is gone now. Fuck. Oh, what a bummer. Alright, well, here we go. We're going to go talk to Reed, and he's going to be real upset.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
I'll let you get back to work. You seem fantastic. I don't think this cannery is very eludable. I don't think I'm going to waste a lot of time walking around in here. There is some stuff. It's all stealing. Whatever. Let's get yelled at by this guy and then wrap it up. Where is he? Like deep in the fucking depths of this cannery.
You want to know what gets my bile?
Oh, I forgot about this guy.
Yeah.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I mean, it is kind of personal. And it is kind of to teach them a lesson. So should I just say that? I can also say it's not personal. I need your power regulator. Well, or I could say I don't owe you an explanation.
Well, who is this character that we're playing with? Is she somebody that would say to teach you a lesson, or are you deciding these decisions like it's you?
I think it's always kind of me. This is the conversation that comes up a lot in like a podcast I listen to and stuff. It's like, how do you play? Do you play as how you think the character is, or do you play as yourself? And this game, I feel like you have the ability to customize your character in such a way that it can be 100% you. Other games, they don't give you as much agency over your character. So
in Elder Scrolls, I always pick what I think is right.
Yeah, because that's another one of these games where you can really put a lot of yourself into the characters. So I also have to take it, okay, now I'm a badass kind of space person who murders people who is not who I am. So I need to think of this version of me. So it's still not quite me. So if I was a person who was brave enough to be a space guy going around shooting people and making these grand decisions, I think I would also be the type of person to teach you a lesson.
Okay.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Adelaide had the right idea. I had to make you see that. Or you're all slaves to Spacer's choice. I'm liberating you. Life is full of betrayals. I'm just the most recent one. Or you're a horrible person and you deserve everything that's coming to you. I don't think he's horrible. He's just bought into the Spacer's choice bullshit. So I'm going to say you're all slaves to Spacer's choice. I'm liberating you.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not liberating you
Whatever
per se.
you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Wow, I can't intimidate. This is the first time I've never had like a conversational prompt that I couldn't do. I already know what's going to happen to Edgewater, because it has the question, what's going to happen to Edgewater? I already know. I'm sorry about all this, Reed.
Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
Well, I'm going to say it anyway, I guess. What's going to happen to Edgewater?
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve.
Well, the ones who move on will have a better life.
I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Well, that sucks.
You leveled up, though.
Yeah, I sure ripped everybody's lives apart, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, those other people really got a lot going for them.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I wish I knew if I was being seen right now.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really matter if I could, like, I'm going to walk around this cannery and loot stuff all the while I'm going to be murdering guards, it sounds like.
Okay.
I kind of don't want to do that. You know, I don't know if I want to burn this city to the ground in such a way where I'm just never welcome back whatsoever. Because I think, oh, I got to get the power regulator. I forgot all about that. All right, let's level up real quick, I guess.
You know, it just, when I asked you the question, like, what kind of, how are you coming to the response that you're coming to? Like, what makes you say that that's the one you're going to pick? Is it because you're thinking it, or you're thinking your character's thinking it? That's really the first time I ever put any real thought into it, because it had occurred to me before, like, well, if I was that person, I could do that, but because I'm me. Like I told you, when I went through and I murdered everybody to steal, yeah. I felt awful. But if I would have thought, you know, this is my character, this is who they are.
I'm going to just put points directly into dialogue, I think, because I'm not a fan of how I couldn't do that intimidate. That was upsetting to me. I'm still not quite there yet, for that one anyway.
You're close, though. You only have to be at 35.
Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy that you are targeting. So left D-pad is companion 1 ability, right D-pad is companion 2 ability. Cool. I like that. And perks. Let's assign a perk here. I finally did that XP perk, so that's cool. What else have we been thinking about a lot? Health, probably? I mean, 50% base health seems very significant. I'm not using a lot of tactical time dilation, so I don't care too much about that. Plus 25% damage when alone in the party. It doesn't seem like I'm ever really going to be a whole lot of alone. Walk speed, sprint speed, weapon durability, additional ammo, got stock on vendors. I don't really go to vendors a whole lot. +5 base armor rating. I do like negative 25% weapon and armor durability loss, but I haven't been fighting with that a lot either, and I do have the ability to repair stuff on my own. We're going health. All right. Here we go, looking for a saving again, only because of the fact that I don't want to assign those points again, and I might be dying soon. I feel like I've saved so much, I'm running out of past saves. Yeah, these are all from today now. I like having a save that is pre-today, just in case like some catastrophic error happened and nothing recorded. And well, new. I kind of forgot that new is an option. Okay, looking around for some guards. There's one. Parvati's gonna just rip these people to shreds. So I guess I might as well do it too. Oh, Parvati just ran in front of me. I feel so bad for the life that I've given Parvati. I just stole her away and made her such a terrible person that just mows down guards and ruins a city. She's just actively seeking these people out. She's killing everybody. I don't even know where she is.
She's off killing people.
Oh, there's Reed Dobson. He's dead.
The guy with the bowler hat.
Yeah.
That's the last of them.
Wow, you blew him apart. He has no arms or legs.
I think I might have just gotten my first botched mission.
That sucks.
Well, we can always, like, you know, oh god, look at all those red dots. Let's see what I just did to myself here. Botched. Fistful of Delights.
Oh, digits.
Oh, Jesus, that was way off. Constable Reyes of Edgewater has placed a bounty on dangerous marauders. Okay, so that means I can't do any of these. Huh. I wonder if I'm always going to have that botched. Because of just the sheer nature of me mowing down all these guards.
Okay.
I'll reload and I'll try not to, because it kind of happened when I killed Reed.
So maybe don't have her on aggressive? Because then she starts the fight?
It doesn't matter. I mean, there's so many of these people in here. I'm not going to be able to sneak through. I just am going, oh, you're right, though. I don't need her trying to attack Reed. We will do that. We're going to take her off of... She's stuck on aggressive for some reason.
You put her on
Oh,
aggressive.
there it goes. One's told to... Oh, whatever. I just want her basically passive. We're going to just do this on our own here, Parvati. Don't need you getting too carried away. I am going to use my best gun, though, because I don't have Parvati to help me anymore. I don't know where this last person is. Oh, it's Reed Dobson. Fuck. Well, I got the power regulator, but I also have Reed Dobson on my ass. And I got a pretty strong feeling that when I walk out of here, I will have all the guards and the constable lady that gave me the mission. So I think I will never get to do that. I'm leaving Reed alone.
Yeah, we did that in the wrong order.
I'm not seeing any red dots. Nope. Everybody's so cool out here. We're good. It's just killing Reed that made it all go nuts.
So he'll forever be here angry at you?
I don't know. But all I know is that I'm still working for the cops despite having killed a lot of their crew.
All right.
Poor Reed Thompson.
He shouldn't have been wearing that hat.
He shouldn't have. First mistake. Don't run a corporation and also wear a bowler hat. You're instantly a villain. Okay, well, I got more red dots out here. I can make Parvati amazing again, though. I think. Let's save. I should have entitled this podcast something about saving. Parvati, back to a murder machine. Means I can put my crazy gun away. I'm gonna just avoid whatever that is. Where's my green dot? It's over here anyway. Not even going that way. This is probably fast travelable. Oh well, let's enjoy taking the view, the vistas.
It looks really pretty.
The rivers.
There's that cave by the river, right?
It sure seems like it. Here's our original Marauder camp that gave us all that trouble. They're back. We can wipe all them out real quick if we wanted to. We're going to have Churchy Guy hanging out here waiting for us. Alright, we got some red dots. Thanks, Parvati. I mean, I should just let her get the kill. She gets 50% XP.
That's the last of them.
Fuck it, let's go there. Let's mow down these idiots. Like, it's experience points, you know? Like, remember me from the beginning of the game, back when I sucked and died a lot? I'm about to suck and die a lot again. She's just hitting people with a hammer now. I am actually about to die. Where am I getting shot from? These guys love to hide. I hate it. Where are you at, Mr. Hyde?
Shit.
Dude's running away and she's probably out of bullets. Yeah, when she kills, she gets 750. I get, 500, so it's actually way more efficient for her to kill people for me. Come on, last one. Are you on the roof? You sure are. You have a sniper rifle? I'd love to have a sniper rifle.
You did.
Is it gone? Hunting rifle. Same thing. Oh, I also got a bounty.
Cool.
So that was totally worthwhile. I was saying how I love how this game doesn't have a million, it doesn't have quest giver icons. And it doesn't have, a million icons all over the map. About, I didn't know I was in a place where that guy that had a bounty on him was.
Can you turn those on?
Yes, I'm sure I could have. I thought she was in the bedroom.
I thought she was going to be quiet.
I mean, she has been. We're almost done. We're going to go back to our ship and then...
Well, I told her it's going to be a little bit, just a little bit more.
Well, I mean, she did wait a little bit.
I know. And I said she probably, I started saying she probably just was like, okay, it's been long enough.
I feel like, I wonder, I think this game should have, whoa, that's cool. If you press and hold the D-pad, like a long press, it goes straight to the map. I was complaining earlier, remember? I was like, man, I wish I could go straight to the map instead of having it.
Right. Oh, is your chest broken?
Yes, I just noticed that as well, that my armor seems to be... I'll take care of all that stuff. I think I will do a lot of inventory management and stuff off camera because
That's a lot of waste of time sometimes.
Yeah.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Well, dreams come true with
won't last
pipes.
Season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Oh, no, you don't. Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Awesome.
Let's see. What's the nicest thing I can say? Are you sure Reed won't mind me leaving with you? Or you leaving with me? Yeah, he's pretty pissed. Yeah, definitely. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours. Also, will you marry me?
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Hey, I'm a captain. I'm excited too.
Awesome.
Okay.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Come back here.
By verity, by strength.
This kind of reminds me of the bad guy from Silicon Valley. Oh man,
I don't think he's bad. Oh yeah, I can see it.
Got a lot of things to say. I like to know something about those who I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it? Or were they not religious? Well, why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right? Kind of like... Tell me about the plan again?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
I don't really, I don't really want to question his stuff. Well, this is kind of... If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it.
Kind of like fate type
Our
of
paths
like,
have variance,
you have no control
but
over
we'll end
your
up
own.
adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Get behind this religion, or whatever this is. Seems quite trusting you just to sign on without knowing anything about me. I'm more into this. Tell me about the book that we picked up as in French, because this is about the equation he's talking.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Remind me, what are your thoughts on the Philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Sorry, I'm reading the choices here. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend? Or, how is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? Let's stick with the scholar friend.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
This one last question. How is it that Simple Vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
I am in. Your religion thing sounds interesting.
Yeah, huh?
We'll talk later. He had a lot of other dialogue choices before I started going down that thread. So I'm a little bit bummed that, I didn't get to ask, hey, why are you so willing to just hop in a ship with a stranger?
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
I guess I made the computer happy.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I got a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Parvati does, I bet. Engineering 20. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. This is the longest episode of this show ever. But you know what? That's okay. Because I've been having a good time.
Yeah, these have all really been interesting stories.
Yeah, this game is just gets better. Install the power regulator.
Trophy earned.
Got me a silver trophy. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Shit, you broke your leg or something.
Fall damage. Use ladders in this game, everybody.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Kind of
I'm
insulting.
to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Hold on, I need to take care of something, or let's get out of here. So I'm going to say hold on. And I am worried that if I say let's get out of here, it's going to start us down a whole new line of stuff.
Oh, right.
And
like
it's going to make it harder to like break things off. So I don't know if it's going to initiate a cutscene or if it's going to... It seems like it's a pretty...
Major thing.
Major thing. So we could go through it and then call that the end of it. But for all I know... I mean, this game doesn't have like these long cinematic sequences. So it's not like it's going to get us into like a 5-minute cutscene or anything. What do you think? Or should we just end here and when we start back up, we say, let's get the hell out of here?
I say let's end here.
Okay.
Because what if it is something like what you're talking about? Because then we're going to want to keep going.
Yeah, I feel like starting the next episode up with us just being like, yep, let's go. That, to me, makes the most sense.
Yes.
So...
Because if we, yep, let's go, and then stop it, that's kind of...
That's true, too. Yeah, like, let's go on this road trip. We bought all of our supplies. We just gassed up the car, and we are getting onto the on-ramp, and then, no, let's actually pull over for a week.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, it's me.
Oh, cool.
If you let the controller sit for long enough, you can actually see your character. I was thinking that this game should have, like, a third-person view. Where
it doesn't?
I don't know. At least to inspect your character. You know, like, you put all this work into making your character.
I'd like to see my character.
Exactly. And usually these RPGs let you do that. So I'll look into that. And then I will take care of the boring stuff once we get out of here. And, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for episode 3. I think it's episode 3.
Well, you called it 2.
I did. I've been doing that. I had to correct that on an earlier podcast today, too. You're right. Because, yeah, we did episode 1. Yep, this is 3. It's totally episode 3. But whatever, the listener knows that because it said the right thing when they clicked on it at least. So, yeah, that I'm looking at I forgot we were streaming this whole thing. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. So if you are somebody who was watching the stream of this or happened to catch the end of it, this is a podcast that I record called Goin Steady. You can find it on all the podcast services under BloodNGutsMurfy Presents. And then, yeah, the name of this show is Goin Steady. And then there's also a YouTube channel, also called BloodNGutsMurfy Presents, where you can see this video version that you may have caught on Facebook or Twitch or whatever. And you can find the whole entire episode there. So that's going to wrap it up for us today. Thanks for hanging out with me, Gladys.
Yep, thank you.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.